Hello, I'm Keith Pierce. Welcome to Season 2 of Save Our Towns, a series designed to guide and inspire those who are working hard in Appalachia to build strong communities. Thank you for your loyalty last season. This season, we've got a few improvements to the episodes based on your feedback. More about that later. In this first episode of Season 2, we dive into a novel way some communities seek prosperity, through the arts. Our quick tip comes from the co-editor of a book on the subject. And we've replaced the Virginia Tech faculty interview with some quick information about faculty and the Virginia Cooperative Extension projects in this region. As always, we'll close with 3 questions for Mayor. First, one of your favorite segments, according to what you have told us, is this month's Example of Awesome. This story is reported by Virginia Tech student Hannah Samlaw. We take you to Clifton Forge to show you what a little bricks and mortar can do and how the town leveraged new assets to create an economic development strategy.
When Aisha Al-Sani came to Clifton Forge, she and 16 classmates knew exactly what their mission would be, to build a bridge. And she knew why it was important.
Just connecting two very vital parts of town together.
But the bridge does more than connect downtown with the district that includes an arts center. The pedestrian bridge also provides a path to prosperity driven by an arts agenda. That's because the bridge is situated alongside an amphitheater also built by students, one of a series of new structures that are now vital town assets. Completing the bridge was always the goal, even though the students dealt with tricky problems.
It was down to the details. Should we fabricate it here? Should we talk to a manufacturer there? Time constraints and a group project and all of that put together, the decisions get made fast.
Virginia Tech professors Keith and Marie Zawistowski led the students in the award-winning projects, starting with design. They say the town has done the work of turning arts-based economic development into a strategy. The amphitheater and bridge take advantage of the scenic Smith Creek Park locale.
So it is bringing more people into town, seeing the town for the first time. And in my opinion, getting somebody to see your town the first time is the thing we have to focus on first. Because if they never see you, they're never going to consider you. And hopefully if you make a good first impression, they'll be back.
During the first half of 2015, 40 events brought in people not only from Clifton Forge, but also from other towns. Town officials hope that this patronage will help support businesses like restaurants and bed and breakfasts like this one.
Like her classmates, Al-Sani graduated knowing that she helped contribute to a small town's success.
It was definitely a lot of tugging and pulling, but we finally got to a place where we could all agree on. And so I think that's the strength of the project, that you can't tell that it's one person's, but it's all of us collectively. I look around at my friends and I'm like, oh wait, we all built a bridge together.
Pearisburg Mayor Robert Dickerson recently showed up on the front page of the Roanoke Times. After the governor of South Carolina removed the Confederate flag from the Capitol there, Dickerson started seeing a lot more Confederate flags around his town. He wasn't thrilled about being thrust into the news this way, but fortunately the greater visibility that comes from being featured on Save Our Towns is likely to be a happier event. Just as we followed St. Paul throughout last season, we are now training our cameras on Mayor Dickerson. Here's our first look at what he hopes to accomplish.
We have a good quality of people here. We work well together.
Like so many other small towns, Pearisburg, population 3,000, is banking on its farmers market to not only promote local foods, but also to bring new life to the town. But unlike other towns, Pearisburg is under the gun. At the end of 2 years, the farmers market must be self-sustaining. That's when a $100,000 grant from the USDA runs out. So the town puts a lot of thought into the market, making sure there's face painting and other activities.
Something for the young people, which when you bring the young people, that means the adults are coming, and which makes the vendors happy.
Dickerson also wants to attract downtown tenants and to see a really good restaurant come in. And he would also like to entice more small businesses for county residents.
And they won't have to go outside of the county to do their shopping.
Will the plans come to fruition? Or will it rain on the Pearisburg Parade? Stay with us for Season 2, and together we'll find out. Now for our expert tip. Scott Tate co-edited a book of essays showing how the arts can transform communities. He's also worked directly with communities to show them the connection between arts and economic development.
And the arts are a big piece of success stories for many communities around the U.S. and around the world. And part of that is that people like to see vibrant spaces and feel connected to the communities they're a part of. And those vibrant spaces attract other people.
You can read a transcript of the complete interview, which includes Tate's recommendation on a town's first step towards an arts strategy, at the Save Our Towns website. Click on the Connect with Experts tab. Next, we're dispensing with the Virginia Tech faculty interview so that we can give you more information in less time. Here are two people and projects you may find useful. Amy Azzano, an assistant professor in the School of Education, is working with the University of Virginia to increase the number of rural students in gifted programs, especially in rural regions or areas where poverty is an issue. She is conducting a 5-year project with $2 million in federal funding. You can refer school leaders in your town to her. Martha Walker, a community viability specialist with Virginia Cooperative Extension, is project coordinator for the Stronger Economies Together project, which provides economic development coaching and technical assistance. She can help you assess needs, and she can serve as a facilitator at group meetings on collaborative projects. She can also guide you to public resources you might not know about. For more information, go to the Save Our Towns website. You'll find Azzano under the VT Projects tab and Walker under the Extension tab. Wrapping up our first episode of Season 2, we have 3 questions from Mayor Tom Seibold of Covington, a small city near Clifton Fords that has worked to share in the arts-based economic development strategy.
My name's Tom Seibold. I'm the mayor of the city of Covington. I got 2 words. I'd start off with progressive and maybe transitional. Both of them are very good. Progressive in that we're always looking for new ways to operate, do things to do, ways to draw new businesses to the area. Transitional in that we always had a strong industrial heritage in the area. As industries have moved out over the years, we've had to make some changes, so we're looking more to become a service industry. We've got a lot of opportunity here with 2 key resorts within about 20 miles with the Homestead and the Greenbrier, golf tournaments and ski resorts, so we're starting to become more of a tourism area instead of an industrial area. I think we face the same challenges that a lot of towns faces anymore. We are losing population. Young people are moving away. It's hard to have those types of jobs in the area that pay the kind of money they want to earn. So, being a service-oriented area, you have a lower paying jobs. We do have Midwest Vaco or West Rock now. They just merged with Rock 10. Biggest paper mill in the state of Virginia and biggest industry now in the state of Virginia, and also the biggest importer in the state of Virginia, or exporter, excuse me. So, we do have industry here, but they can't employ everybody. So a lot of our businesses operate off of that industry, services to the industry.
For more resources and contact information for the experts we interview, go to the Save Our Towns website. You can also share your stories there. And please send your thoughts to saveourtowns@vt.edu. And one more note, click on the About tab to register for the Save Our Towns Summit that Virginia Tech is hosting in Abingdon on September 10th. This is episode 1 of season 2. Be sure to join us next time. Thanks for watching.